Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cole Wolfrun and we are back with more Baldur's Gate 3, the Dark Urge run, Blind. So I've played Baldur's Gate 3 before all the way through several times, but I've never done the Dark Urge. This is a heavily modded run. This is Ivar, our Goliath Barbarian, who is the Dark Urge. So yeah, it's been interesting seeing the Dark Urge stuff. As you can tell, this is modded to high hell. But no game-breaking mod. Well, I have some game-breaking mods, but we're not using them. So yeah, if you're new here, my name's Cole. I do RPGs, a lot of them, and I just like to play RPGs. They're a lot of fun. Let's talk to Shadowheart.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole, the connection. Come into my mind.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
I don't remember how it started, only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Wolf! Puppy dog.
She asked my name.
Tiny Shadowheart's
Can't
cute.
remember what I said.
With her little hair. Her little
Can't
buns.
remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah.
Did she? Why did she keep looking back then in the vision?
Hurts. That's all I remember.
Safe elderly. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know it can't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Oh. Your wound is causing you too much pain, Shadowheart. There must be a way to heal it.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me.
It's a little culty. A lot of culty. Very culty.
But shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
I mean, who cares? She's a shitty god. What if your wound pains you at the wrong moment? It could cost us dearly. Only +2? No. Try again? Yay!
Perhaps you're right. But there's little we can do about it just now.
Okay.
Maybe a way will present itself in time if Lady Shah wills it.
Okay, okay.
Dream.
Oh wait, there's a reason we were going this way. We were unlocking the guy. We just had a long rest, so we don't need another one, so we're gonna have to go back to camp, but not to long rest.
That might be worth a look.
Oh. God, Ivar is so big. Now we go. Look, it's an old wizard.
Need a quick word.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Many miles, you say. Where do you hail from?
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep.
Fair.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst.
Why didn't you prepare better?
Some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale. Where's your decorum?
Oh, full of love.
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Yeah, let's go.
Wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Elturian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
A lot of fancy words.
Right. You see,
Come on.
that is to say,
Volo, stop writing!
I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle.
Thank you for that most considerate reminder.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now.
Wonder what he says if you
But even so,
get to this point without Gale having
you're
told
to be
you.
given a chance.
Can you get to this point without Gale having told you?
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mr.
That
is
tracks.
aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive.
I don't know. I can conceive of a lot.
All who live, even those
I can
who are
conceive a
undying.
lot.
It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone. How so?
The all.
Yep, Gale's ex-girlfriend sends his teacher,
Mistra has
Elminster,
granted me the
to
power,
tell him, hey, yo, kill yourself!
as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. You will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
There's a way to get rid of Gale if you really wanted to. You could, like...
Heart of the absolute.
You could, like, go to send everyone else to camp
that may be.
and have Gale nuke himself at a boss fight you can't beat on honor mode. That'd be a good way to keep your honor mode going. I wonder if you nuke Gale somewhere that you are not, would Withers be able to bring him back? Probably not. That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
Damn, dude. I've had shitty exes before, but damn.
Saying this, my friend.
I hate Mister so much because she actually reminds me of an ex-girlfriend of mine.
Mistra's will.
Which is why I like Gale so much, because I actually relate to Gale
That
a
will
lot.
undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece. And need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Italion Thras Annas. It is done.
Yay, he doesn't eat any more of our things.
Charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my there's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come.
This dude talks a lot.
Beyond the
I like Elminster. I actually like the Elminster books. I know they're haven't aged well, but I do like the Elminster books.
even the waves of fate.
I normally don't like wizards as like the main character in fantasy settings, because that's just kind of boring to me. But if it's done well, and I feel like Elminster is done well, Gale is also written really well. If he was the main character, he'd be great. He'd be a great main character, let's be real. But I have seen some people say that Gale feels like the main character. No. If you couldn't create a character, right? If like you couldn't create a Tav... Let's be real, after playing a little bit of the Dirge, I can tell. Canonically, Dirge is the main character. The Dark Urge is. But if this was a TV show or a book, Will would be the main character 100%. Like, Will would be the protagonist. And rightfully fucking so. First, let's talk to Karlak. She got a new hammer, by the way.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
And new armor. That was Elminster Omar, the most famous wizard in the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
I think it was. Turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mistra asked him to go, and so he'll go, and blow up the Absolute, and probably all of us. I don't think that's a real good idea, though. Yeah, it's not, because then we'd die.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
Fuck if I know. I think he's of several minds.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option.
They sure do.
If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth...
Damn right.
I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
That was the most barbarian sentence I think Karlach says in this game. Fucking wizards, man. They need help picking the simplest, most obvious option. I fucking love Karlach so much. I think, honestly, Karlach's probably my favorite character in this game, followed up by either Gale or Will. I like Lae'zel and Shadowheart, and I haven't romanced Shadowheart, so I can't say on that front. Maybe my mind will change by the end of this playthrough.
Been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however.
True.
Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents?
Immense talents?
No, the mighty company that he keeps.
That's the nicest thing I think Lae'zel has said about anyone in the party.
People. Mistra is concerned only for herself.
I have seen a lot of people saying that they've been doing origin runs of Gale and Lae'zel and romancing the other, and it's like super well done, and I'm like, that's interesting. I never really thought about that ship, but it's like opposites attract, I guess. I hate Bloodweave though. Everyone who's like, oh, Bloodweave best ship. No, fuck Bloodweave. It's, for those who don't, Bloodweave is Gale Astarion. No, it's stupid.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects
I need to
Gale
do an origin run.
Sacrifice himself.
Probably of Gale or Will.
Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
We're just going to see what everyone else has to say, then we're going to continue. That's already been the first 15 minutes of the episode. And hey, if you're watching by now, if you're still watching at this point, then you probably enjoy my content and like me at least a little. And if you're new here, maybe like the video.
I can't believe
subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do RPGs a lot. They're fun.
Of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling.
And
of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
That's the point I'm gonna get at, like the romance angle. It's like Lae'zel talking about Gale. Does Mistra not believe that Gale can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Astarion. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose. I like Astarion, but he's my least favorite character in the party. Like, without a doubt. Well, I don't know. I haven't done a full run with Minthara in the party yet. I've gotten a couple runs where I've got her in the party, but I've never beaten one. I don't know how I feel about Minthara in the party.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic.
True.
Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what to make to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he'll come to see that.
And also, I want to point out, I got in an argument with a guy today who was just some dude from another country, but like that doesn't matter. And he was just shit-talking Abby from The Last of Us for being buff. And then I went to his profile, and he was saying all women with muscles are masculine. And he had posts simping for Karlach. And I commented on it, and I was like, I thought all women with muscles were masculine. And he went, Karlach doesn't really have muscles. And I'm like, Karlach's twice Abby's size! Karlach benches what Abby squats! Like, Abby's 170, like, canonically, 5'8", 170. Karlach's 6'3", and according to the official, like, sizes, Karlach is 6'2", or 6'1", I think, I can't remember. She's over 6 feet tall and only weighs 190, which is bullshit for as buff as she is. She's at least 200. 190, 200, something like that. She dwarfs Abby. And this dude was like, oh, it doesn't count. Oh, right, because she has a conventionally attractive face. That's why, right? Because she has a mostly feminine-looking face. Which Carlac does. I've seen, like, the original art direction, and I'm like,
less than memorable.
I'd be fine with
I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire
the original look for Carlac. Not the early access look. There was an art book look,
these days.
but I do love the Carlac we have, and I think it'd be weird to play her. I also don't like changing their faces. Like, I'll change their hairstyles and, like, change up certain aspects, but their faces, no. An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long.
That's fair, honestly.
For Mystra to have sent him. The severity of her bidding could not be clearer.
As a, like, armor,
More
like,
heavily
so
on.
I make weapons and armor, right?
Time
Like,
seems
props.
so infinite when you're young.
The fact that the capes are just, like, look like,
Is an age.
it just look like they're bolted
Yeah,
onto his
a
clothes. It
It
bothers
is a
me.
strange feeling. To realize how little of it one might have left.
It is always fun seeing when, like, they, like, research, like, appearances and, like, make things look cool and, like, the art designers do. But then when it comes to, like, how things actually function, like, just having, like, bolting on a cape, it's like, that's not how cloaks work. That's not how cloaks work at all. You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go.
Oof.
Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas. Only
But
one
they don't have all the info.
that remains
Like,
ahead of us for now.
Mystra doesn't know everything.
Only
Like,
the absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
so that's the thing, right? Like, the gods in Faerun, Forgotten Realms, they kind of function like my gods in my homebrew setting. The creator god for their realm, Ao or Asgarath, depending on which version of him you're thinking about, he's technically omnipotent, but also not. Like, and that's how they work around. There's 3 creator gods, and they are all seeing, but they're not all knowing. And that's how the gods work in the Forgotten Realms. So Mystra doesn't know fucking everything. Like, she doesn't have all the information, and neither does Elminster. We know more about the Absolute than Elminster. Well, at this point we don't, but by the end of Act 2 we will. So it's like, we will have better options. But Gale is just so certain that Mystra knows all because he's a very religious man. And that's the only reason. I mean, to be fair, if the god you worship put your head between her thighs numerous times, you'd probably be very devout. Let's be real. Like, to any Greek pagans out there, if Aphrodite, like, went like, hey, Hugh, here, you'd be very devout the rest of your life, wouldn't you? You're not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you.
Let's
You're my best friend!
for the moment such a decision is upon us.
Carl, like, hey!
We feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
I actually think, like, if we're gonna say who's Ivar's best friend at this point, it's either Gale or Carlac, but that's just because he hasn't spent a lot of time with Will yet. Obviously Shadowheart, because they're gonna be fucking. But I think Gale and Carlac are his 2 favorites. He does not trust Lae'zel yet, but he likes her better than Astarion, and he absolutely does not trust Astarion. He doesn't trust Astarion right now at all. Astarion has yet to earn his trust. He earned his trust a little by being honest with him, but that was also right after he caught him trying to bite him. So Astarion is the most on the shit list right now. Honestly, he barely knows Halsin, and he trusts Halsin more than Astarion. There could also be that barbarians don't trust rogues.
Seems simple enough.
Alrighty, Mantle of the... Yeah, I did put on one of that cloak. It's real good. With that, strength is still just 20. I already have resistance? Is it from this? No? Why do I have resistance? If we're going to plus bonus to strength and con saving throws. While rage is active, the number needed or critical good is reduced by 1, and your melee attacks. Oh, that's cool. I don't know why I have resistance already to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Oh, Blade Ward. What's this from? Why do I have Blade Ward? Why do I have Blade Ward? Did I cast Blade Ward on myself without realizing it? I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about the Blade Ward. Yeah, I like this mod that gave us these fancy equipment. It's a very nice mod, but it's not game breaking either. Like, the stuff is not incredibly powerful. Like, it's powerful stuff, but that's why we have Tactician Enhanced, which I may have to up the difficulty on that, because we haven't really struggled yet. We'll get on the fucking thing.
Can't give up now. The mysteries of the monastery. The secret.
That's pretty as fuck.
What was that? I really can't abide mumbling, Will.
I'm trying to decide on a title for this chapter of the Blade's adventures.
Haven't you ever heard, don't catch your chickens before they hatch?
Don't count.
Or perhaps, don't count your adventurers before they survive an arduous, danger-filled journey.
Fair. Fair, honestly.
Another step forward.
So I talked about this in my last stream of Veilguard. Baldur's Gate 3 is not as graphically impressive as Dragon Age Veilguard. Like, this is pretty, but graphical fidelity, like, you can look at anything in this game versus looking at anything in Dragon Age Veilguard. And I'm playing this on max settings. And Dragon Age Veilguard I do as well. Obviously on PS5, but I play on performance mode. So it's not even the best it can look. Dragon Age Veilguard looks much better graphically than this game. You can say this game is prettier and you like its art style better, that's for sure. But you can't say it has better graphics. Because people will just shit on Veilguard to shit on Veilguard, let's be real. But Veilguard's definitely graphically superior. Gameplay-wise, I go back and forth, though, because I love this style of turn-based. I don't like the old-school style of, like, you have your 3 people here. There's... Now they fight. Like, I only like that in Pokemon. And honestly, I'm super excited Legends ZA is getting rid of that. And actually having you have to move around the battlefield. I like that a lot. But I like this style. Like, your people having to move around a map. Like... Baldur's Gate 3, Fire Emblem, Pillars of Eternity 2, like, I like that kind of turn-based. Basically, tactical turn-based is better than old-school turn-based. Like, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remake yet. Oh, I have a little. I played the demo, like, when it was first coming out, but then I just never played the game. I own both it and Rebirth, and I plan on playing them for you guys on the channel. But from what little I know of the gameplay, I'm going to vastly prefer that. But, like, if you told me to pick... But I also, that's the thing, I love action RPGs. I think I like playing action RPGs more, but if a turn-based RPG is a good turn-based RPG like this or Celasta, I'm hooked. So I can't really say which gameplay I like better. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I just need turn-based. I need the slow turn-based. And other times I need the action game. I think overall I like Veilguard's gameplay better, but... Baldur's Gate 3 is still definitely the better game for a story and character standpoint. Overall, I like Baldur's Gate 3 a lot more, but I think Veilguard is the better video game for like the gameplay perspective. But Baldur's Gate 3 is better at everything except gameplay and graphics. Baldur's Gate 3 does better.
We don't have it, and we don't know shit.
Also, the end game.
Silence! Move!
Dragon Age Veilguard's Act 3 is a lot better than Baldur's Gate 3's, in my opinion. But Baldur's Gate 3's is still good. But the whole game of Baldur's Gate 3 is vastly superior to Dragon Age Veilguard.
Anyone want to join her?
And when it comes to art style,
As I thought.
I personally like Veilguard's art style better. However,
Captain is expecting you.
weapon and armor designs and customization, Baldur's Gate 3 blows it out of the water.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the creche on high alert.
Like, there is not a single fucking armor in Dragon Age of Veilguard that looks even half as good as what Lae'zel is wearing right here, or what Ivar is wearing right here, or what Will and Shadowheart are. Like, everything we're wearing looks better than every armor set in Dragon Age to Veilguard. Except for maybe the Hawk armor set, but that's about it. Like, art style, I like Veilguard's. Art direction, and like armor and weapon design, Baldur's Gate 3 hands down. If I did a comparison video of Dragon Age Veilguard versus Baldur's Gate 3, Dragon Age Veilguard would have a few distinct points that I think it is better, but Veilguard would have everything, or not Veilguard, Baldur's Gate 3 would have everything else is better. And my favorite characters in Dragon Age the Veilguard, I think I like as much as the cast of Baldur's Gate 3. And I think I like most of Veilguard's characters better than Astarion.
What do you mean?
But I absolutely do not like any Veilguard character or Inquisition character, even remotely as much as Karlach, Shadowheart, or Gale. Or Will. Will and Davrin, I like both pretty equally. And that's my usual that's my usual rant of Dragon Age Veilguard is a good video game, but it's nowhere near as good as Baldur's Gate 3, not even close. Which I know a lot of you who are on my channel got here from Dragon Age, so you might be upset to hear me say that, but it's not even a comparison, guys. But not every game needs to be Veilguard. Or not Veilguard. I keep saying Veilguard. Needs to be Baldur's Gate 3. If every game was Baldur's Gate 3, then we'd be too spoiled and it would get boring fast. On that note, though, y'all, Solasta 2? I've seen the graphics for that. Solasta 2 looks so fucking good.
Never a dull moment.
Ooh, actually.
No time for
Get him.
mercy.
I think... Oh, what the fuck is Avalanche's impact? I don't know if I like that. What's that from? Bull's Rush. Berserker Strength. Avalanche. There's 50% strength for the force of avalanche, and then tumbling back 50 feet for 1 turn. They also suffer from avalanche. What is this? You're struck with the force of an avalanche. You are unsteady and take double fall damage for a turn. Oh. I don't know if I like that. Might have to change this cloak out for something else. I'm not going to rage here.
On the victor's path.
Alright, Will. Slice. Don't I get 2 attacks per action? I thought I got 2 attacks per action. Is it only if it's like my... I'll bind my pack weapon and see if that helps. Get up there, Lae'zel. Actually, you have the Titan String Bow. Why have I not been using that on you?
What should I do?
I gave you the Titan String Bow for the specific purpose of
Moving.
being better at it. Oh, you have 2 HP? Yeah, we're not going to waste the spell slot. Sacred Flame. Of course!
So much for peace.
Bonk. No. Bonk.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
I think we're just gonna Eldritch Pew. Can I hit anyone else with an Eldritch Pew? I cannot. Whatever. Come on, guys. Oh. Oh, 5 damage. Oh, they're all coming up on Ivar.
Don't get too.
Yeah, get out of there, gal. Lae'zel, I need you to just honestly get over here. You're gonna start sniping, actually. This Titan String Bow be good.
Let's end this. Have to keep going.
How much HP you got left? Let's try to Firebolt you. Nope. Let's try to Sacred Flame you. Good. Finally, you hit one.
Despite everything.
Bonk. Why not? There's one left. Giant John. Hello. God, that would be so terrifying.
2 steps at a time.
Easily dead.
Awake and alert.
Okay.
Open up.
Where's the one who has the mace? Is he up here? One of these guys has the mace. Okay, let's just start looting all of them. Because I need a mace from one of these homies. Wine, I'll take that for camp. Oh, it's you. Good. Good, good, good. Will, before we do anything else, bind weapon. Bind a melee weapon. Oh, so I should say off screen. I should show what equipment I did give them. I've already shown off Ivar's a few times. Lae'zel, we gave her Voss's silver sword, which we got from what was her name? I can't remember her name. Interplanar Slayer, the Sobering Guards 1d4 damage tech rolls against Githyanki, Aberrations, Fiends, and Elementals. That's going to be really good on her. Will has Duke Ravenguard's Longsword. Stirring Execution. When you kill an enemy, allies with their fate gain temporary points equal to your Charisma modifier. Gets Commander Strike. She did not change at all. Gave her the Reapling Force Mail. Gain Force Conduit when taking slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage. Whenever you score a critical hit, deal an initial 1d6 force damage. I gave her the Crater, the Legacy of the Masters, getting plus 2 bonus attacks with weapon rolls. Growl's Glowing Underdog. Gale, nothing has changed. So yeah, we changed up some equipment. Jumping. Hey guys, you want to go fight some birds? The boys are not strong enough, are they? Gale, you are totally strong enough.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Come on, boys.
Need to find a way forward.
Come on, everybody. Guys, can one of you, Yay! A dirt mound in the moldy, mossy water. Money! And a thing we could sell for money.
What's that?
Okay. Still got 4 rages, so... Come on, guys. We're gonna fight these fuckers because Ivar sees Big Bird and he's like, oh, time to... They're getting aggressive. Animal getting aggressive, time to kill it. Ma! We're gonna smack it.
No time to waste.
Okay. Good shit. Yeah, we're not gonna bother Hexblade's cursing. Inflict wounds? You need to Misty Step, don't you? Get it, Lae'zel.
My path be true.
Arrows!
Behold the dance of death!
Big jump. Right there. Jump over there.
Powerful weapon. I wonder if it was used on the Githyanki.
Big hit. No, no, no. We don't need that.
Flank. Outsmart.
Gale, can you light him on fire, please? Or her? And
Screeching for help.
we'll kill it. Yay, temp HP. Woohoo! Wait, hold on. Does that say you're equal to their charisma modifier? To your charisma. I think it says your charisma modifier, but it's giving him 6 temp HP and me and Ivar only 2. So I think it's glitched and only giving people their charisma modifier, which everyone else has +0. That's kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious. Hey guys, did you know that mountains are so funny? Because they're hilarious. They're hilarious. I said that wrong.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
True. True. I don't remember what episode this is. Is this episode 10? Episode 9?
There was nothing.
Episode 10, I think. I think episode 8
Anything of you?
was uploaded. Episode 9. Episode 9 I think goes up tomorrow. Alright, Shark. Try it. No. Are you serious? We're not wasting all your first level spell slots on that.
Is that blood? No, never mind. A Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long last.
I'm bigger than the Guardian of Faith. Holy shit. Wait, or we're the same size. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, just shoot him. No. No. Get him. Nah. I think we're good.
Feel that one later. Breathe deep and move.
Okay, we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna collect this nifty little thing, so that we don't accidentally blow ourselves up later. That's one.
Is cleverer than most, is Sticky Gale. Not good tutors, I should guess.
I don't get my beauty sleep soon. Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriads.
I don't think I've heard this dialogue.
Ah, the City of Splendors. Spent a whole fleet's wake there with my father. What a delight.
Okay, that's it. Did Will just interrupt their flirt sesh? Okay, so that's the hammer, that's the mace. Okay. Where's the... Okay, put the battle axe here. What sword is that in my inventory? Oh, the Blackguard sword, right.
What's inside?
I'm keeping things for Minthara as well. Yep, that's what we needed. Alrighty. We should probably rest before we go in the Githyanki creche, right? No, because we're going to have to rest in the creche.
In charge of the mind flayers later. Is there a squid king or something?
No. Each Gaith is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
Sounds fucking scary.
Mind flayer monarch. Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy!
Move. Yep, we're moving on out. We're gonna enter the creche, despite what the person in our head does not want us to do. Because they are just a foolish fool. They really are. How close are we to level 7? We're getting there, man. I don't think we really get anything at level 7.
Artifact of feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
No! Don't tell me what to do, hot lady in my head.
They want the up.
I don't care what you have to say, hot lady.
They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
925 EXP? Yeah, we'll get that probably in this recording session.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Cover.
Stand down.
We're covered in blood.
Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
Yeah, I'm allowed Lae'zel to answer.
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once.
That's a pretty
And
Gith,
step
honestly.
carefully.
She's
Creche
pretty.
like watches you.
Still's Lae'zel, but still.
Loose words are food for gay spies. You should know better. Forgive me. We have not been visited by an inquisitor in an age.
Do-do-do-do-do.
They're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going.
First, we're gonna go try to buy stuff real quick. Jack near.
Ugh, blood.
Yeah, we're skipping through this dialogue.
Disgusting. Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
Okay, what do we got to sell? Breastplate, yeah. Not that. Chainmail +1, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of... Insufficient gold. Okay, then I need to buy stuff from her. No. You still have +1 equipment? Yeah, just +1 equipment still. Let's buy these. Good for somebody. Anything new that's from the packs? Doesn't look to be. What else could... Yeah. Damn it. Guess we'll buy that in case Historian wants to use it. Just looking for stuff to sell. Yeah, we're not going to use that. It's cool, but we're definitely not going to use it.
On your way, then.
Okay, now we're actually going to go and do the actual things in the creche.
Can a squiddy go solo?
Oh, holy shit.
You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. A geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
We're gonna have some fun with this.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
That's Blackith.
Blackith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
History? Probably not gonna work, but...
You recall stories of a prince riding a comet just like this one. With sudden clarity, you realize it's the symbol of Orpheus, a forgotten hero from the tales of your youth.
The sign of Orpheus? Blasphemy! Would I could quarter the Vandal myself.
Oh, you have a problem with people vandalizing it? We're gonna do it. This is a very barbarian thing to do.
Take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. She certainly looks a little less regal now.
A wretched display. I thought you better than such juvenile antics.
Why? Oh, didn't do nothing.
Is this? What's that? I need to get rid of it before the Inquisitor sees.
That was a good one.
Oh, tiny Githyanki children being bullies. Alright, let's tuck to the girly pop.
Something's on my mind.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
What's with all the cute Githyanki girls in this place? They're all pretty. Lae'zel, you talk. I'm tired of talking.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Ghaik tadpoles and have done so for countless days. Yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaithsk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating.
Oh, I have cerebral impairment, but it's not because of the worm.
Tadpole is special. Or you are.
Probably me. I am pretty awesome.
We must find out which. Go to the Zaithsk. I will ensure you are cured.
Iva, are you not wearing the headband of intellect? Oh yeah, but I'm still me, so I'm still a little silly goofy guy. I'm just much smarter. And the Zaithsk is... you have my thanks.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. The procedure brings its own rewards.
Okay.
Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithsk. You are very lucky, Istik.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithsk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Go ahead, Lae'zel. You earned it.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
See how this goes.
Child, let the Zaithsk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithsk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithsk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Get out of there, Lae'zel! You won't survive the anguish! 30! Oh. Nope! Yeah, we're not using that.
No! Vlaakith! Purge me of this blight!
Honestly, her having the nosebleed kind of makes sense now.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing looks set to kill her.
It is.
Your vision
Yeah.
narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Let's try. Oh, only a 21. Damn it, we suck!
The pain is too great. The visions flicker, refuse to come into focus.
You must listen! The device is changing you! You're becoming a squid face! 30. Nope. We don't have to pass any of these, so...
I am becoming pure!
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
I think I have better Arcana, weirdly enough. Yeah. Still DC 30! Yo!
The many planes of existence stretch before you.
I've never seen this.
Then coalesce.
I've never succeeded that.
Gifted. You are cursed.
Enough!
Did she die? Oh no, she's fine. Okay. She did.
Parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be gay.
Don't smile, Gale.
Life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Your Zathis tried to kill Lae'zel and failed.
The Zathisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No. No. We're not waiting here. We're gonna go murder.
I followed the protocol. I must be cleansed.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zathisk might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it.
Are you sure?
And then
Are you sure that's it? Or are you sure this isn't normal?
Why the Inquisitors come?
Are you sure this isn't normal? A traitorous doctor? How can you be so sure?
Vlaakith does not abandon Githyanki.
Are you sure?
There is no other explanation. Now hurry.
There's a few others.
Try and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Okay, if you say so. But first I'm gonna take these parasites.
I'll take that.
There's a parasite
They're
nearby.
yummy for my
You should
tummy.
take a closer look.
Yummy for my brain, for my eyeballs. Stick that in my eye later. And I'll stick something else in Shadowheart later. Lockpick?
What's past this?
I have sleight of hand for Oh, yeah, dirge. No. Oh shit!
Expected only. Leave enough to study.
Oh, we have psychic. Get him, Lae'zel. Get him! Oh! Yeah, no thanks. Bitch. And she's gonna counterspell me once. Oh, you... Okay, yeah, we are counterspelling that. Ha! No thank you! Oh, they're going for Lae'zel hard here. Oh! Okay, honestly, that's good. I was hoping you would do that.
What fools these mortals be.
Oh! I'm so glad you wasted your counterspell, Gale. Fireball! Whew.
Frost.
Shadowheart. More like Shatterheart!
This'll dampen the pain.
Hey, Ivar. Kill her.
I need to find a way forward.
You know what? We haven't done it all session, so... Yep, murder! And now, die. And die. Boop, 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 boop. So, the doctor tried to kill us, so now we're gonna have to fight our way out of the creche, I think. No. So we're gonna loot everything in here, and then oh, why did I take that? No. And then I am going to... Ring of Elemental Infusion. Oh, right, that... That's a normal part of the game.
Let's have a look.
We're gonna loot everything. Level up, and then we're gonna end the episode. Is there things in here that I did not loot? No, there are not. What's in here that I did not loot yet?
This creche's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
They do look pretty comfy, actually. Actually, they're just mattresses. They have no sheets. No sheets! I slept on no sheets. I'm a millennial man. Of course, at some point in my life, I lived alone. And whenever I was washing my sheets, I would forget to put them back on and just sleep on my mattress. 20-year-olds are gross. Feral instinct, your opponent almost agree. You get +2 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Hell yeah. Let's give everyone else their levels. Psi-powered leap. Propel your body with your mind and fly to a target position. Cannot use again. Okay, cool. Telekinetic thrust push. Push the target of your psionic strike 10 feet. Hell yeah. Psi Warrior, so good. This is such a well done mod, too. Spells. Okay, 4th level. Staggering Smite. Nah, we're going to take Blight. For sure. Polymorph, Confusion, Slow. I think we're going to take Slow. Prepare spells. Yes, Guardian of Faith is fine. Alright, now Gale, gimme. For you, on the other hand, we already have everything we need for third level, right? Haste, counterspell. Okay, yeah. We're gonna take Wall of Fire and Ice Storm. And for now, we're gonna prepare Ice Storm. I still want to keep Thunderwave for now. Hell yeah! Now we're gonna long rest in the pool of our murders. Nobody wants to talk to us, so we're just gonna...
I'll give it a shot.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna... Who did it remove? It removed Lae'zel. Of course it did. Why does it always remove Lae'zel? Now we're gonna have a sleepy time. It's a baby!
The cup holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound.
Oh no, I don't think I... Okay, I do have one. Attempt to heal the injury. Victory! We have the baby!
As the wound closes, the cup begins testing his weight on the leg.
Yay! Good boy! I have named
The
him...
little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
I will name him... We're gonna name him Barnabas. Why? Because I want to! But we're gonna call him Barney. Scratch! What you got for me, boy?
The dog wags his tail, a small
Gimme!
leg clenched
Gimme!
between his teeth.
Gimme!
He gives in and surrenders his find
Ooh,
to you.
thank you, actually. Head to boy. Yeah. And then, Lae'zel, get back in the party! Oh, she's hanging out with the owl bear and giving him pets too. I thought it was only Scratch Shadow Bear hung, or Shadowheart hung up.
It is done.
Okay. Now we're gonna... Oh, no. Wrong button. Now, we're not going to do everything in the creche. For obvious reasons. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we will head to talk to the Inquisitor and the Kithrak and tell them about this traitor Gustil, apparently. But with that being said, that's going to be on the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, watched it all the way through, hour and 10 minutes in, damn, look at you. Go ahead and like the video, because you clearly like the content. And if you like my content a lot, and you haven't already, maybe subscribe to the channel. And maybe if you already are subscribed, you want to contribute a little more, maybe consider becoming a member. You get to watch videos up to a week early, and you get some fun, cool special emotes. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all on the next episode. Thanks for watching.